Hi everybody. I had a request a week or so back and someone wants to know how I grease the M1 rifle. So I'll show you my way of greasing it. I use break-free CLP for all my weapons, and I use this Advanced Auto Parts lithium grease for greasing the rifle. My products may not be what you want to use, so be it. Well, this is my way. Now this is on the kitchen table here, and I don't want to get in trouble, so I take a quilt from the basement and I throw it on top of my table, keep it clean. I got a piece of cardboard here to keep my quilt clean, and I got a paper towel under the parts. And I have another piece of paper towel I place on top of my parts. Shake up the break free, and I spray the paper towel. And I spray the parts. Roll the parts around. Okay, everything's nice and wet. But now, I don't want it this wet, so using the paper towel, I kind of like just dry the parts off. You want all the parts covered with oil, but you don't want it dripping. You just want everything so it's nicely covered. It'll keep away the rust, and you know everything is going to be lubricated because everything is wet. With the bolt here, you want to keep the cartridge face, the bolt face, clean and dry. Don't add anything extra to it because that could be bad. I shot this many times without even greasing it, and I had no problems whatsoever. But for the sake of the video, I'll show you how to grease it, so then the guys that want to know will know how. But you don't really have to grease it, because grease can be sometimes a bad thing. If you put too much, that's bad. Grease can collect dirt, and that could act like a lapping compound, where it actually be wearing your gun out faster. Now you have to grease your action over your trigger group over here also. Put your hand here to protect the hammer from slapping against the frame over here, and open it up. So make sure you get all nicely oiled all over there first. So everything is wet but not dripping. Do the same to the rifle over here. Wipe the undercarriage. When you're all done oiling this gun and greasing it, you want to wipe the wood clean. So get all get the gun covered with oil, but okay. This is how I grease it. I'll start with this piece. You could use your fingers, or you can use a Q-tip. I just use a Q-tip. You don't want a lot of grease on it. Just enough to say that you greased it. You apply the grease to the hooks where the action runs here. And you look for anything that's shiny. If you see a shiny spot, that's where it's metal to metal, you could grease that spot. Only put grease where you see metal to metal and on the hammer hooks. And then when you have it greased, everything is, it looks okay, just close it up. Put this aside. On the bolt itself, you want to grease nothing on the bolt face where the cartridge will sit, but grease all the corners up where you see metal to metal wear, or where the finish has rubbed off. The little parts are not that critical, but while you're doing it, you might as well just apply some here too. Thing is, don't put a lot of grease, just a little bit. Because when the gun fires, it's going to be splattering all over the place, so you want to Look for metal to metal finish wear, and just put a little bit of grease on it. On the pin if you want. On the receiver itself, you want to get the channels where the bolt rides. On the inside as well. If you want, you could put a little bit in here for fun. Doesn't really matter, but you could. Put some inside here. Put some on this side over here. That's the heavy wear point right here. On the spring, if you want, you can take that paper towel again if you want to, and just wipe it down. So that's it. Not too hard. Just keep the grease a light coating all over. Anything on the metal to metal wear. And that's it. Fairly simple. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good night.